Hello, my name is Sadiq and I'll be giving a presentation about Google Sheets. Google Sheets, it's a cloud-based because files can be edited, it can be viewed and shared by users anytime and from any device. Google Sheets also provide a single version of the truth to help avoid communication or version control issues among collaborators and teams. And Another thing that it does is that it's easy to share files, and users can all work on the same spreadsheet simultaneously to contact a local collaborator, each chat live within the spreadsheet or leave a comment for review. And it actually works great with Excel. So Google Sheet lets users open Excel files and you can convert them to Google Sheet and vice versa. So let's get started on how to use Google Sheets. I'm gonna start with how to create and save a new Google spreadsheet. Okay, so let us open Google Sheet. Now I'm on the interface already. So if you don't have it on your device right now, what I'm gonna recommend you to do is just to go to your uh, device store and download it. When you download it, it's free for everyone and you can start using it. All you have to do is just to have a Gmail account and you can just start using it. So if you want to create and save a new Google Sheet, I'm gonna show you real quick what you have to do in order to create a new spreadsheet on Google Sheet. So open the Google Sheet. I'm gonna do that. Okay, click on it. So now you're gonna have um, an interface that has a rows and columns. The columns are listed in A, B, C, D, and we have the rows as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which is pretty much the same thing like Excel interface. So now if you want to change the name of the spreadsheet, because what we have right now is untitled spreadsheet, but you can easily do that. You can just edit the name and you just save it to whatever you prefer. But as for my project, I'm just gonna save it as Sadiq Sadiq spread. So that is what I'm gonna name it. So now I'm just gonna click enter. When I click enter, as you can see, it saved automatically. And one good thing about spread Google Sheet is that everything you're doing it's online, and so it's saved automatically, so there's no hassle, there's no fear of losing your data. So all changes are made in the drive. So the next thing you want to do is to click any cell in the spreadsheet to auto save it. Like now, if you want to write anything in the spreadsheet, you can just easily write your name. Okay, if you write something in the column, let's say I write, now I just write something now. So everything I do automatically saved in the spreadsheet. The next thing I want to show you is how to write on the spreadsheet interface. So it actually depends on what you're working on. Let's take for instance, I'm working on a specific data and I have first name. I'm just gonna name it this way: first name, last name. So and maybe major So pretty much you can just put in the column name at the top, and you can just pretty much write the information you want to based on the numbers of people that you want to put their information in. So I'm just gonna write my name right here, Sadiq. uh, so and my major is IT. And one good thing is that spreadsheet, it allows you to input both textual character and numeric data, so you can easily do some calculations on it. You can easily put in textual character as well. So that is one of the good thing about it. So and after, I'm just gonna put in uh, a numeric character now. So let me put class code 252 456 3652. So I can easily put in information, any information that I want. You can just put in there, so it's gonna accept it. So the next thing that I'm gonna show you now is how to export already made spreadsheet. Like if you have done everything, you've completed all the work that you have to do on Google Sheet, then you can just easily export it in such a way that you download it, and you want to probably want to share it with someone, or probably like you just want to have it on your local drive. So this is a way to follow. All you have to do is just to click on file. So when you click on file, you click on download as, and when you click on download as, you're gonna see another pop up box in which you can easily select from the drop down. If you want it to be downloaded as a Microsoft Excel, um, you have the option of a PDF document, you have the option for web page, you have the option for open document format. So in this case, I'm gonna just click on PDF document. Like I want it to be downloaded as a PDF document. So let's see what's gonna happen. Now I clicked on this, and this is the way it's gonna appear if I actually download the file. So it's gonna appear in a PDF format. So um, that is that. And I would also like to show you how to access the template that is available on Google Sheet. Google Sheet helps us to access different kind of templates, like many templates. So but we have some on the worksheet by default, and these are the ones that we have. So we have the monthly budget template, we have the annual budget, we have the to-do list, we have the wedding planner. So if you are the kind of person that you want to plan any events, you can just probably use wedding planner. Those templates are available based on your based on what you're working on, based on your profession. So you can easily select any template that you want. So I'm gonna click on one of them right now. I'm just gonna click on schedule. So like now, if I wanna, okay, so this is daily schedule. Like okay, what I do every day. So with this, I don't have to go through the process of having to design my daily schedule. So Google Sheet does that better because they have a template, they provide it for you, and you don't have to go through the stress of having to create it from the beginning. So this is really good. So the next thing I'll be showing you is the next thing I'll be showing you now is how to make a copy of a spreadsheet. Now, um, all you have to do is just to go to your file menu if you're gonna make a copy of what you're working on. You want to make a copy of your spreadsheet. And let's take for instance, I want to make a copy of this daily schedule template that I have right here. So all I have to do is just to click on file, then I'm gonna click on make a copy. So now I have this information right here that says a copy of schedule, and my inside the folder that I want it to be saved in. So if you want to rename it, you can just rename it, but for now I'm just gonna keep it uh, as a default. So I'm just gonna click OK. So one thing that's gonna happen is that it actually make a copy of it. So now I have it in two places. So that is what making a copy, that is what it does. And the next thing I would like to show you is how to print a Google spreadsheet if you want to print it. Yeah, so you just have to follow the same format. Actually, I'm just okay. I'm gonna go back home to the home page. So now I have 5 files in my folder already because I've been using Google Sheet for a while. I have 2017 calendar that was actually from the template. I have the Sodic spread which I just created now. I have a schedule and I have a copy of schedule. So and for the previous of 7 days, I have a Sodic spreadsheet and I have a monthly budget. I have a budget template. So it depends on the one I want to print. Let's say for instance, I just want to print this information right here, which says a monthly budget. I'm just gonna click on monthly budget. So this is the information I have about monthly budget. So in this case, if I want to print it, I'm just gonna click on file, then there's a print icon just to the very bottom of the drop down uh, menu. So I'm gonna click on print. Now I have the print page. So and I'm just gonna click on next. When I click on next, then I'm just gonna print it out. So that is the way it actually works. So if I click on print, it's gonna print. But as for now, I'm just gonna leave it that way. But it depends. You just change the kind of print that you want. You just change it here, and you can actually have the output in as add copy. So I'm gonna click on cancel now. So the next thing you might wanna do is that if you want to organize Google Sheets, it's very easy to organize Google Sheets. To create a folder in Google Sheets, the first thing you have to do is just to sign into your Google Drive. Let's sign into the Google Drive. So from here, you can also open your file, and those files are from your Gmail drive. So now these are the mail I mean these are the file that I have saved on my Google Drive already, so I can easily just click on them. So if I want to click into this folder, so I'm just gonna click into it, and so if I wanna open it, I can just click here, and so then I'm gonna open. But right now this is not a supported file, that was the reason it's not showing up. But if it's a supported file, it's gonna show up. So the next thing I'll be showing you is how to import a file in Google Spreadsheet. So let's say for instance the file that I just created, which is the Sodic spread. I'm gonna click on it right now, and so these are the information that I have right there. So if I just want to import, let's say from Excel, so all I have to do is just to click file. So and from the drop down options, then I'm gonna find import. So I'm gonna click on import. So and it's gonna take me directly into my Google Drive folder, so in which I have access to different kind of information. So now I have a budget template in which I'm gonna click on. I'm gonna import it into my spreadsheet. So I'm gonna click on right now. Yep, and I have this option that says I should create a new spreadsheet, which means that I should create a new spreadsheet for the file that I'm gonna import, or probably I should just insert a new sheet. So which means that on this same spreadsheet that I'm working on currently, it's just gonna create a new page for the imported file that I want to do. So and if I click on replace, it means that the initial spreadsheet I had that I'm working on will be override by the new one. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna click on insert new sheet. So which I'm gonna now click on import. So after clicking on import, it's gonna process it for like 10 seconds, and now I have sheet 1, sheet 2, and the third one. But now my imported file, it's under sheet 1. So and from here I can easily edit or do any form of modification that I want to do on it. So I'll walk you through the process of deleting rows. If you want to delete rows on spreadsheet, so you just have to like click on the row itself, and you right click on it, and then you're gonna have an options on a drop down menu options, so that tells you what do you want to do. If you want to delete row, just click on delete row, and that row will be removed from the file. So but in my case now, I've done that. But if you want to like have it back, probably like you made a mistake and so you just want to get it back, you can easily click on Control Z, then your data will be retrieved back. So another thing is that if you want to delete columns, so you pretty much do the same thing, but in this case you have to go to the top side of the spreadsheet, so in which you just have to click on right click on it on the at the top column. When you click on it, so you're gonna have a drop down options that tells you what to do. So in this case, if you want to delete column, you just click on delete column, and the column will be deleted. So you can actually retrieve the deleted column back by pressing Ctrl Z, then you're gonna have it back. So another thing in spreadsheet that I want to show you now is if you want to insert column left or you want to insert column right. So this function actually helps you to insert like a form of information to the right or the left side of the column you are pointing at. Okay, like right now I'm pointing at depth column, and so if I'm willing to have a column just by the right side of the depth column, then I'm just gonna click on this insert. So we have insert left, insert right. So if I click on insert left, so this is it. It's gonna create an empty column by the left side of the column that I clicked on initially. So at the same time, if you are gonna do right, so column right, then you're just gonna click on column right. So which means that another column will be created towards the right side. So these are really cool things that you can actually do on Google Sheets. So another thing is you can have a sum of all the data of all the information you put inside Excel. So I'm gonna show you how to use some functions, mathematical functions on Google Sheets. So let us start by using sum. All you have to just click on, you just press equal to, and you just type sum, in which you get an option of different kind of mathematical function that we have in the Google Sheet library. So you press sum, and so you just press bracket, and then you can just hover on the selected data that you want to sum up. Then so I just highlighted like four six rows, so under one column, and I have the information L6 to L11. Then I'm gonna close my bracket. So and if I click enter, so then I have the total of all the data. So at the same time, I'm gonna show you if you want to do average. So now we just concluded with the sum. So the same thing applies to if you want to do average. So you just type equal to average bracket, and I'm gonna highlight all this. So and I'm gonna close my bracket, and I'm gonna click enter. Then I have 4093 4049.33, which is the average of all my data that I added up. So another function that I would also like to show you is we have a count function. So that function, you type equal to, then you type count. So then you just click on the files that you the data that you want to count all together. So bracket close, then it tells you the number of data available in the selected portions. So other function that I would want to show you is we have a maximum. So I'm just gonna show you how it works. So press equal to max, and you just open the bracket, and so the same thing that we've been doing. So you just highlighted on this data, and the information will be reflected right here. Then you just close the bracket, and then you press enter. So in this case, it gives you the highest number among a specific set of data. So it's a very useful function as well. At the same time, if you want to do multiplication, so you follow the same step. You can just be like equal to, and you click on the what you actually want, the data that you want to multiply. When you click on it, just type the multiplication symbol, and you click on the data that you want to multiply it with, and after you have that, then you click on enter. Then it kind of like multiply both together. So and the another thing is that if you want to do addition, so it's pretty much the same way. So you just have to click on equal to first, and then you type in the data, or you click on the data, and you type in addition sign. I put uh, the next data that you want to add up to it. So then you click enter. Then now, so we have the calculation of two data right here. So pretty much Google Sheet can handle some kind of like technical mathematics, so it's kind of like helpful and handy. So the next thing I would like to show you is how to um, make a chart on Google Sheet. So all you have to do is just uh, then you just click on insert, and you click on chart. So when you click on chart, you're gonna have an option so that actually shows you the kind of chart that you really want. So um, copy. Now if you want to copy the information that you have um, in your document, so all you have to do is just a click. If you want to copy a complete row, then you're gonna go uh, to the number that the row is located on. Then you just kind of like right click and you click on copy, and so you can easily paste it. Like for instance, I want to paste it right here, then I'm just gonna paste, then it's gonna reflect here. So we pretty much have all the information that we have on number 6. It's now on number 14. So and we have delete cells and shift up. So what does this mean is that when you delete the row, so it means that it's gonna shift it up. So the menu is gonna shift up, and so when we have another one that says the delete cells and shift left, which mean that if you delete a particular uh, data from your spreadsheet, then it's gonna move a little bit to the left side. So at the same time, we have different zooming levels. So you can zoom in, you can zoom out. So if I want to zoom in now, I can just click on 125. Then it's kind of like it becomes a bigger. So if I just want to go back to the original, which is 100, then I'm just gonna click on that. So at the same time, another thing we can do is to add image to our document. So if I wanna add image, then I'm just gonna click on image, then it's gonna take me to the Google Drive folder. So I can actually take a snapshot. So the snapshot, then now it's not showing because I don't have Adobe Flash Player. But if I kind of like install it right now, then it's gonna show me. So which means that I can easily take a snapshot, and so now another thing I'm going to show you right now is insert row above and the insert row below. So I can use this function to insert row above, and I can use this to insert row below. Like for instance, I click on this, I click on the begin balance row, and so I just want, so I can just be like row above. So when I click it, it means that it inserts a row above. So if it's a row below, if I should click on it, okay, I'm just gonna Ctrl Z first. So if I should click on this and I said insert row below, then the rows is gonna be below the beginning balance. So another thing I would like to show you is how to share your file that you already made on Google Sheet. So the first thing we might actually want to do is to go back home, or probably you can easily share it on this current page that I'm working on by just clicking on there's a blue icon right here which you can just click on share. So then it's gonna pop up a page where you can input the person email address that you wanna share the document with. In this case, I'm just gonna send it to my email address that okay I want to share with this person, and I can kind of like add a note that okay this is my class project. So so I'm just gonna click on send. So now because I don't have a Google account, it says one recipient doesn't have a Google account. So what I'm gonna and it's gonna request, it's gonna tell me to okay I should send uh, an invitation to the person, and then so it goes to the person. The person is gonna receive the notification. So uh, I'm gonna go home right now, and on this interface we have a different views of all our files that we have in the home page. So if you want to view in a grid format, then you can just click on this, then the view will be kind of different. So if you want to view it in if you want to view it in another format, so it's just pretty easy. So you can just go back to the initial format. So thank you for watching and listening.